doesn't matter what. So I would drink, and you already know the island's not hot. So I would drink tea for breakfast. I don't mind drinking tea lunchtime, but I drink tea again nighttime. And after I came here, I kind of got out of the habit a little bit. Because I noticed before, if I didn't drink something hot, like in the morning time, I'm more likely to get a headache. Now, I kind of got too accustomed to it now where I don't actually need to drink something hot. Especially like summertime, I don't really drink tea in the morning or summertime. It's too hot for it. Winter time, almost every morning, or just some warm water. But, I don't know. Coffee is something I never really had much home. Like, try it and I really never like the taste. See, most island people don't like coffee. Even though some islands got somebody that's coffee around.
I would say depending on what kind of coffee you like. I have different like roast, dark roast, medium roast, this roast, that roast.
To me, all of them is the same thing.
Yeah, and some people drink their coffee black, and I'm just like, how? Like for me to drink coffee, I would have to put enough sugar in it for me to drink it, and that's a problem because I don't really use too much sugar like that. So if I have to put too much sugar in something for me to drink it, then what's the point of me drinking?
And that's one of the reasons I don't use it, because I have to put stuff in it. Like for me to drink coffee, I have to make it, which means I'm gonna put enough milk and sugar and stuff in there. But then, you're doing something bad. Or you're drinking all that shit. So since it don't do nothing for me, I just cut it out. The best time of the year, one of my most favorite times of the year, because that's when you get to spend time with family the most. When it comes to booking vacation, the first thing I book is a couple of days in between, take a week to 2 off from work. I don't care what else going on. I fill in the rest later. Because I don't know, it's just that time. I'm not really into Christmas itself that much. It's just the time of the year. Plus, it was one of the times I would enjoy the most with my sister and my mom. So I always make sure. And especially this year, this little man is so excited about Christmas. So now it's just like, alright, so now I'm going to make even more an effort to stay in the spirit a little bit. So. But it would have been nice to spend Christmas home.
I agree.
Which would have been cool. We got held up a bit with some business. We'll talk about that. But hopefully next Christmas we're going to spend in the islands.
Yeah, definitely. Because Christmas here, I mean, it's cool, but like, if you think about it, you're in the house. You can go outside if you want, but you're in the house. In the islands, you're outside. You're outside. Everybody's outside enjoying Christmas, enjoying the lights, enjoying the vibes. Everybody's cooking, everybody's baking, everybody's sharing and giving you this and that. So the vibe is so different in the islands when it's Christmas time. Like, you got all the music playing, all these little street parties. Here you can't because it's cold. Everybody wants to be inside the house. Nobody wants to be outside in the snow, freezing. And nobody wants to go ice skating or tobogganing or
even though I gotta take a tobogganing. I keep forgetting about it. You see, I went out today and I forget to buy ice skate. It's happening when you're getting old sometimes. But no. And I know you guys do. So in case you guys don't know, if you're new here, thank you guys for checking in again.
If you're new here, thank you for checking in again.
You know what I mean? Come on now. Alright, so if you're new here, thank you guys for checking in. And if you're returning, thank you for checking in again and continue to grow with the Cyrus crew and Family Pot. Now, don't forget, it's fashion, art, music, education. Of course, we love you because we don't hate and we don't gatekeep over here. Now, in case you guys didn't know, Barbados, St. Vincent. Now, in St. Vincent, we do something called 9 mornings, where 9 mornings to Christmas, we just have a bunch of celebrations every night. Late night till like getting late in the morning. Caroling, dancing, traditional folk, stories, dressing and all that stuff. You guys do anything like that in Barbados?
To be honest, I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it?
No.
I'm not sure if
that. And I've been home for the last time I've been home for Christmas, I was like in grade 6.
Yeah.
So that's really how long ago that was. I don't have to tell you what. But from what I remember, I don't recall anything like that. Maybe I just don't remember, but I don't really recall. Maybe it's something they do now, but I don't hear anything about it. You know, they don't see my posting anything about it, so I don't think they do something like that.
So maybe not. Yeah, because it's actually a pretty nice thing to do. Because then again, if you think about it, if you only do stuff around Carnival time, then for the rest of the year, there's nothing else to do. So it's nice at least to get that break. Like you do it, New Year's is a big thing for us. All years or November time is a big thing for us. You know, go fly kite, bust bamboo. Then you got April. It's a nice little setup where you kind of break things up for the year. So music can go in order. So the year you have New Year, big cook up, yard fall. I don't think we can do one around that time, but if people like want it, big pot, fish.
When you said back up, was what you wanted?
Yeah. Yeah. What, y'all ain't iguana?
No. I don't know. I didn't hear a Bajan ever say that they eat iguana.
I'm sure people eat iguana.
If you are a Bajan,
Yes.
confirm.
Put it in the chat. Put it in the comment.
Iguana.
Look over here.
Who be talking to you?
To the actual camera. If you're looking at it. Listen. Put it in the comments. Y'all eat iguana or not? I don't like it.
I need to know. Because my aunt said that she's tried it, but it wasn't in Barbados. It when she went to Venezuela. So...
maybe it's not something they do there, or maybe it could be a protected species. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
But I know for us, you can only do it during the season. Like dry season, that's the only time you can do it. Other than that, yes, you only do it other times. So it could be something like that, or it could be you can't do it at all.
I've never heard it, so...
Yeah, and iguana is pretty decent. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the other island I know of that eats iguana and a whole bunch of other stuff is Trinidad.
I think Trinidad eat just about everything.
Yeah.
I think Guyanese do as well.
Yeah. Because they have something called... Isn't it Guyanese that has something called pepper pot?
Yeah.
But what do they put in the pepper pot?
Pepper pot, there's a whole bunch of different mixtures of meat. So you do like pork, chicken, a whole bunch of stuff. I tried it before a few times. It's okay. It's not something I would eat a lot or often. But yeah, it's like a jumbo. What do you call it? Gumbo? It's like a gumbo of meat almost. I think that's kind of not the best.
Guyanese people, can you confirm?
Yeah.
What is in pepper pot?
What is in pepper pot? But I think it's one of those things that we gotta cook properly because you're cooking so many different meats.
Right.
So, yeah, but it's not really something that you can go somewhere and be like, yeah, let me try that. Alright, let me give it a...
Because I heard people say different things that go in it, but like not everybody puts the same things in their pepper pot.
And that's the thing. Some people will put some stuff that you might not usually hear about or you probably won't eat. So that's why I'm not really a big fan of it.
Like someone said cow foot.
Yeah, I think that's one to put in there. Like it's a bunch of different meats. It's almost like any kind of meat you think you can eat, throw it in there.
But isn't a cow foot like a horse foot? I'm trying to process a cow foot. Like how someone can eat a cow foot. Like I hear people eat chicken foot. Like I understand that. I don't eat chicken foot, but
Why am I chicken foot?
I don't like.
Why you too good for chicken?
No, I just never like chicken foot. But okay, at the end of the day, it's a foot because who's eating somebody's foot? I can't. But cow foot. Like I've seen a cow and I've seen their foot. So I'm trying to figure out how are you eating that and digesting it? I need confirmation.
You just eat it. You're thinking too much.
I have to.
Just eat the thing on your
No. I'm just asking.
But you don't eat sauce?
I don't.
You don't like sauce?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't like that. I used to.
Yeah.
Not anymore. The only thing I would eat is the pudding, but they make different types of sauce now. Like
bread
they make
pudding?
chicken sauce. Bread pudding?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, blood pudding.
No.
Why not?
Because. Okay.
You eat beef?
Yes.
Pork?
Ham.
You all bullshit. Yeah, what the hell?
Okay, yes, I eat pork chops sometimes, but that is also something I cut back on a lot of. Is pork. I don't really eat pork like that anymore. For me, I just with sauce, like I've always been iffy with it. It's a texture thing for me.
Yeah.
I don't really like it.
It has a weird. Some parts of it have a weird texture. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
I
give it
don't
that
like
one.
it. So people make different sauce now because people don't eat pork, so they make chicken sauce, they make saltfish sauce.
Yeah, saltfish sauce.
So I would more go that direction as opposed to pork sauce.
Yeah. Okay. So, like around this time, what kind of dish y'all usually make in Barbados? Like, what's a big thing? Other than the usual, flying fish and them kind of
Those
things.
dishes.
See,
Like, I don't think there's any specific dish that they make at Christmas time. Like it's just the same dishes that you're gonna get the pie, you're gonna get the flying fish, you're gonna all the things, you're gonna get all the things.
At some point, do you get fed up with pie?
No.
No?
That's been my favorite dish as a kid. And it hasn't changed since. I will tell you a story about that though.
Yeah.
I never used to like it when I was younger. I actually despised it. My brother was the one who got me to start eating it because I remember there was one evening my mom cooked it and I did not want it at all. Like I didn't even touch it. And she pulled the card on me where she was like, well, if you don't eat it, you're not leaving the table. So then my brother was sitting there with me and he finished his food and he was looking, he's like, just try it, you never know, you might like it. And I just looked at him and it's like, so I picked up my fork and I put it in my mouth. And it was the best thing I had ever tasted in my life.
Pie. Nah, macaroni pie is nice. And for all you Canadians, no, it's not
Mac and cheese.
It's macaroni pie. Like your bacon is a pie. I don't want to hear no strip in this mode. Yeah, if you don't make mac and cheese, right? No, I don't know mac and cheese. It's macaroni pie. Thank you.
Yeah, I hate to hear that.
Yeah, it's not the same thing. You don't like you can't
It's
just
not.
always say, oh, so it's crab deep. No, bro. KD is not the same thing.
Katie is trash. I'm sorry.
Kevin Durant or
It's listen. I went to NoFap one day with Nas, and he saw the Kraft dinner box, but it had Paw Patrol on it.
yeah.
So obviously he saw Paw Patrol, so he was like, "Your mommy want Paw Patrol." I said, "Nasser, you're not gonna eat this." He's like, "Mommy, I want Paw Patrol." I said, "Okay, fine." I took it home. He's like, "Mommy, I want Paw Patrol." I said, "All right." I cooked the mac and cheese for him. Sorry, Kraft dinner for him. I put it in a bowl. I sat him down. I gave him. My child took one bite. It spit it right back.
You didn't like it?
He did not like it. He would not eat it. And I'm like, I told you weren't gonna like it. He wasn't messing with it. I'm like, I knew you weren't gonna eat this because I don't like Kraft dinner.
Yeah.
It's garbage.
I don't mind it. I used to like it a lot before, but I find after a while, as you grow older, you kind of realize, man, this stuff doesn't taste as good as it. Or unless maybe they change something in it, or ingredients. Because I remember that cheese used to taste like real cheese. Now you be putting like 2 packs and it's still white, like it barely even turning yellow. So I think maybe they changed the ingredients or whatever. Maybe it just got cheaper and cheaper with time. Me, I like drinking sour all year round anyway, so it doesn't even matter to me. A whole lot. Ginger beer. A lot of people like drink ginger beer around Christmas time. You don't like ginger beer.
I didn't used to like it. I like it now.
I'm not a food person at all. I don't really care too much for food. I don't just something to eat. I eat something good. But one thing I do realize is some of the most simplest things are some of the best meals ever.
Yeah.
Like you just cook some plain rice and a piece of fish. I mean, like a cat, but you're good. You could cook some rice and just spread some butter on there. One of the sweetest thing you ever. Like back home we used to call it porky food. So your rice and saltfish. One of the best meals you could ever make.
And I don't know how that's poor people food because saltfish is expensive.
Man.
That's not no poor people food anymore.
Yeah, and you feel like all like half of a saltfish be like $12 on one kind. What?